Flying helicopters is totally different than flying airplanes, and at SUU Aviation, we train both types of pilots, and we understand that they attract different types of people. Today we're going to talk about the differences, the career options, salaries, and which one you should choose. Hey everybody, my name's Robbie, and just to give you full disclosure, I am a helicopter pilot. I love helicopters, and I think they're a little bit better than airplanes, but we're going to give you a lot of information today and let you make that decision for yourself. So first off, what are the main differences between flying helicopters and flying airplanes? Because a lot of people think that they're very, very similar, but they are not. There's a lot of differences. So what are the main differences between flying a helicopter and an airplane? A lot of people think that they're similar, and there are some similarities, but they are very, very different. First of all, a helicopter is much more complicated in the actual controlling of the aircraft. Things like hovering and just having to use both hands and both feet all at the same time, that is what makes flying a helicopter very challenging. Whereas with an airplane, the things that make it challenging and very different tend to be the size of the aircraft, the speed that you're flying, and the very high technology that's involved in today's airplanes. So next, let's talk about personality trait differences between helicopter pilots and airplane pilots. And let me start this off by saying that this is not going to fit everybody. This is just what I've seen in my experience with SUU Aviation and the hundreds of students that I've seen come through this program. So your traditional helicopter pilot is going to be a very type A personality. They are outdoors people. They love adrenaline, exciting things, adventure. They generally are going to drive motorcycles and trucks. That's just kind of the mindset of your normal helicopter pilot. They like change. They like to show up to work and every day know that they're going to be flying somewhere different. Their mission's going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be the same every day. They don't like schedules. They love change. They love excitement. Airplane pilots have a little different mentality than the helicopter guys do. Airplane pilots tend to be very, very smart individuals. They're kind of academic minds. They tend to have done really well in school, and they really do well with technology. Airplane pilots tend to like to travel, to have set schedules that they know what they're doing all the time, and they don't like change in the air. They like a nice, smooth, uneventful flight. This is not the case for all airplane pilots, but it's what we've seen here at SUU. As far as similarities go, there are a few, but there's a lot more differences. Airplane pilots tend to have a pretty straight line career path for the majority of them. They're going to start in flight school, then become a flight instructor and teach. Then when they have enough hours, they're going to get into the regional airlines and eventually into the majors, and that's kind of it for the vast majority of airplane pilots. Now for the helicopter side, starts out very similarly, but then gets different. They're going to start out, again, in school, then become generally a flight instructor. Then they're going to start flying small tour operators and then get into the major tour operators. And then once they have enough hours, it kind of opens up and they go all over the place into jobs like EMS, firefighting, law enforcement, oil rigs, all kinds of fun jobs. As far as salary goes, they're both really great careers and you're going to make really good money. On the airplane side, in the long run, you will make quite a bit more as an airplane pilot. But as a helicopter pilot, the salaries are not shabby at all and you're going to have a great career. So the next question I want to get to is, which one is more fun to fly? Now, obviously I have a lot more helicopter experience than airplane experience, but I have flown both, and I've flown the airplanes that we have here at SUU. I've flown biplanes, and I've done aerobatics in planes as well. So I've done a lot of cool things in airplanes, but I still have to say that flying a helicopter is way more fun, but that's going to be up to you. And the best way for you to really decide which one is best for you is to take an intro flight. Go actually get on the controls of an aircraft, whether that's with us or your local flight school. Go pay for an intro flight, get up in the air, and see which one you enjoy better. If you want to see what an intro flight looks like, check out this video here, and it's going to show you what it looks like from the inside of the cockpit when you're doing an intro flight here at SUU Aviation. Hey, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more helpful videos in the future. Thanks for watching.